All right, it is 6:04 on Wednesday, August 10th, and I call the meeting of the DeKalb Township Board of Trustees to order. Clerk, can you please call roll?
Absolutely. Trustee King,
Here.
trustee Thurman,
Here.
trustee McNutt,
Here.
trustee Bradlow.
Here.
Supervisor Huss.
Here.
There's a quorum present and also Assessor Dyer is here.
Okay. Stand for the pledge. Lisa, will you lead us, please?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.
Right, so we have the agenda in front of you. Are there any corrections or changes in the order of the agenda? Hearing none. Presentations, we have no presentations tonight. Public comment, no members of the public here. So jumping right into reports. Supervisor's report. There's a bit of an outline in your packet there. Just wanted to update you on the cemeteries. So the mapping process is nearly complete. This week we'll be signing off on what they sent us as the final maps. Haley and I went through those and reviewed them. So there was quite a bit in Oakwood Cemetery. There's a area adjacent to the drive that is all cremains. And so that took some time to figure out what exactly is going on in there. So we're finally at that, and then data input will be next. And then people who call us to ask, is my relative buried there? We'll be able to access that information online, and they'll be able to get that information easier than having us look it up. Haley and I also met with Steve Bigelin last week. He's a local historian, and it's my understanding that he used to be employed by the township back when Pat Levine was the supervisor. He did some, that's about the time that the cemetery or the township took over the cemeteries. So he did some research to try to kind of understand what went on over the past several years. And so he was able to provide us with a lot of valuable information. Back in like 2010, he did cemetery tours. And so he offered to take anyone associated with the township through the cemeteries. And so that's going to be happening later this month on Thursday, it's going to be the 26th, the week of Corn Fest, just before Corn Fest starts. It's going to be at 2:30 in the afternoon. And we're going to start at Oakwood. So it's, kind of telling us a lot of the founding fathers and people who helped develop DeKalb who are buried there. He has history on them and so forth. So if anyone's interested in joining, and I can send you a calendar invite if you'd like. The IGA with the Park District, the first draft has been completed and sent to the Park District just to review. And so once we find out if they want to make any changes to that, we'll make those changes and hopefully have that at the next board meeting. So that just a reminder is they installed a light pole on the cemetery property that they will, be required to maintain. And we're asking for permission to install the flag bracket on there so we can have an American flag, and then there'll be light there. So we'll have everything covered to have that. And then headstone restoration is slated to begin late August or early September.
Same lady.
Yep. And then the tree service company is slowly but surely taking care of dead or diseased trees at Oakwood. As you know, July 31st is when the human service funding applications were due. We received 17. Total amount requested was $207,000. So Dale and I will be getting to work and looking at those over the course of the next couple of months, and probably in October coming with a request for approval. Emergency assistance, it's been just crazy. And so I just wanted to kind of go over some, I was just looking at some of the stats and just to give you an idea of where things are. But nothing's typical because of COVID. But in July of last year, July of 2021, we did 45 intakes. So that's people who called and requested assistance. In July of 2022, we did 106. So there is certainly an uptick in people needing assistance. And just kind of looking at last year from last year's date to today's date, we have done a total of 820 intakes. So that's people that call and ask for assistance. Some, it doesn't go any further than that. Out of that 820, 342 have come in and been interviewed and done the application process, and 207 have been approved that we've issued money for.
Are the others waiting for approval, or have they been denied?
207 have been approved.
Okay, and the balance of those people, or have they been denied, or are they still waiting for approval?
They've either withdrawn their application or been denied, didn't, complete everything that they had to, found assistance otherwise or somewhere else. So it's a variety of factors. So, and I didn't think it would make sense to go and compare it to the year before because that was COVID and there was so much money coming from federal and state to individuals that it definitely was slow here. So I wanted, you to understand what our current reality is and what we're dealing with. So far this month, it's the 10th and we've already done 21 intakes. So just to give you an idea of that. And then starting this month, we're implementing a requirement for GA recipients. We're going to have a monthly life skills workshop class here. So the first is Resource Bank to come in and talk about financial literacy. And then some of our partner organizations that we give human service funding to, I'd like for them to come in and talk about the services they provide, try to make people more aware of resources. And I talked to the City of DeKalb Transportation, and they're going to come in and talk about city buses and, using the door-to-door services and so forth for individuals that have transportation barriers. So if anyone has any suggestions for that you think would be good presentations, please send them my way. And strategic planning, this is something we talked about in the past. Dale is kind of helping me with that. We did consult with one person to do that. And it was a little out of the price range that we had in mind. So we're having some other conversations, especially with NIU faculty who, are experienced in this. And so I do want to collect some more information about that, but I'm not prepared to do that tonight. So I anticipate that in the future. And then there's no FOIA report this month.
No FOIAs.
So any questions?
Just clarification about the cemetery walkthrough. You said the 20. Yeah, I think you said Thursday the 26th. I think Thursday the 20th.
Thursday is the 25th. Yes. Yeah, 25th at 2:30
Okay.
at Oakwood.
You gonna walk through the cemetery data?
It's 2:30. I wouldn't think about it if it was dark. I do have a suggestion though for a presentation for the emergency assistance, the WIC program. Women, infants, and children. The health department takes care of all of it.
Okay. So the monthly programs, our monthly class we're doing is for the general assistance recipients because we can't require emergency assistance. And one of the requirements of general assistance is you don't have any minor children.
Oh.
So, but we could, maybe do some sort of, have WIC come in here and do a community presentation. And because we do have a lot of families coming through for the emergencies program. So I think we can work a way to do that. It just wouldn't be with the particular population we're doing those monthly ones with.
Oh, okay.
But thanks for that suggestion. Anything else? Yes. Clerk,
No report.
no highway commissioner, assessor?
The assessor's office is going through a very tough time at the moment. My field representative employee, Eric Hansen, passed away 13 days. It's been difficult on all of us to say at the very least. On the work side, assessor workbooks got turned in early July. Other than that, we're finalizing our last changes before vacation, which will probably be in late September, early October. And that's what we got going right now.
Did we see send something to his family? When I say,
We're trying to find out when arrangements are going to be. I've been in contact with his brother, his sister, his dad, all of them. It's just, they don't know exactly when arrangements are going to be yet.
I think it's fair to say when there are, we'll be
Oh, absolutely,
doing this, yeah.
absolutely.
Any other questions from Rich? Trustees, trustee Thurman, or trustee McNutt,
No report.
trustee Bradwell, nope, trustee King.
best for last. School's about to start. Next week is week of wow. So you may see more people around because there are things that are happening. Students are going to start moving in on the 17th. So if you start seeing people around, they are around. People that are already here are obviously already here, athletes, band, food people. And the rest come on the 17th, 18th, and the 19th. So it is time. They are arriving.
Move-in weekend.
Well, yeah,
Move-in weekend.
pretty much. And week of wow. So they are looking always for volunteers. So anybody can volunteer to help move students in if that's your thing. I feel like I work with them for 16 weeks, so I don't have to move them in. But you all can, if you want to move them in, feel free to go grab a t-shirt and, carry the laundry basket up
Put you to work.
to wherever. Yeah. And I think they're kind of low. I think I saw an announcement that they were kind of low on volunteers, so.
What are the dates?
Oh, wow.
I think it's the 17th. I think
Thursday the 17th, yeah.
18th and then.
Friday 18th, Saturday 19th.
Yeah.
And the t-shirts are available at the Home Student Center at the hotel main desk.
Okay, come on, bro. Come on.
Pick up mine today.
Oh, did you? Oh, are you a move-in guy?
I am now. They said they were low, so.
They did, yeah. Yeah, I've never done the move-in, even before all this started. Right? I just figured I worked with you for 16 weeks. Like, I don't.
Is that something we could put on our Facebook page to make people aware that they're needed? Or
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm not even sure who organizes it anymore. It's I know it's housing. It's no longer housing design, so it's housing. I'm not even sure
okay,
who runs the
We can
housing.
find out.
All right.
It's probably student affairs. So
I
I'll look and
Okay.
see right now, and then I'll tell you who you
could.
contact.
Were
you gonna say something?
Yeah, I
Like to
wonder.
try and drum up volunteers, I mean.
Right,
and
if-
Put it out.
Yeah, I wonder if it's on NIU's Facebook page that we could just share the post. I can look into that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I don't
That might
know.
be easy. Is that, are you, the end of your report and you're just gonna look that up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
okay. I forgot my Post-it note here. I also wanted to mention that since the last meeting, I went to the YMCA and did a tour of their camp. They just wanted funders to come out and see it. It's a well-run machine and very populated. Went to a GA training put on by Metro. That was in Schaumburg. Went to Food Mart and volunteered for a day, so I have a better understanding because they requested funds again. Erica and I set up at the farmer's market, and that was great to share with residents what the township does. The Salvation Army finally got a new captain. They have not had emergency assistance funding for probably the last 3 months. And so it was good to meet with this new captain and kind of explain our relationship in the past, and we're hopeful that we'll get back to doing that again. So just wanted to touch on a lot of those. So right now, Salvation Army doesn't have any emergency assistance funds if, that information is useful to them.
I guess I have two more things. One, NIU has a new ombuds person. I didn't mention her, and I mentioned her because she has a service dog. So, which is also a therapy dog. So that's new. So people go to the ombuds person, they'll have a dog that they have access to. And the person's name is Tori Artman. Please email Tori Artman.
ARTMAN?
Correct, TARTMAN@niu.edu. Oh, and it says you can actually have a table at the fair.
For the move-in day?
Well, it says need student workers. Participate, I'm sorry, this is for the job fair
Oh,
on August 24th.
all right, well, I can get that information from you. Maybe,
Yeah, and it doesn't say, it just says where the t-shirts are,
okay,
for the t-shirts for the week of welcome. Are you looking there?
Oh, I'm trying to, I gotta, log me out of here.
Oh, okay.
well, we'll get that information then and see if we can post it to Facebook and so forth.
Okay,
Okay, next is bill paying. It looks like that has circulated to everyone. Okay. So we're looking at July audit report and August bills to pay. Can I get a motion to approve the July audit report in the amount of $128,000 $128,265.94, and the August bills to pay in the amount of $172,788.09.
I will.
Second.
Did you say you seconded?
Yes.
Okay. Any discussion or questions about anything in those? Hearing none, roll please.
Trustee McNutt,
Yes.
trustee Bradlow,
Yes.
trustee King,
yes.
trustee Thurman,
Yes.
supervisor Hess.
Yes.
5 ayes and 0 nays, the motion passes.
Okay. And then can I get a motion to receive, file, and approve the treasurer's June budget reports?
So moved.
I'll second that.
July.
Yeah, sorry, July. Thank you for catching that. Thurman, and then seconded by Hess. Any discussion on the July budget report? Okay, roll please.
Trustee King,
Yes.
trustee Bradlow,
Yes.
trustee Thurman,
Yes.
trustee McNutt,
Yes.
supervisor Hess.
Yes.
5 ayes and 0 nays, the motion passes.
Okay, and then next we have the approval of minutes for the regular Board of Trustees meeting. So can I get a motion to approve the regular Board of Trustees meeting, July 13th, 2022? Those are a loose pet thing here. Packets.
I will.
These are the minutes that we changed, right? Make public or something.
Yes, these are the minutes from last month's meeting.
Yeah, I'll second.
Okay, discussion? There was just one question I had as I looked these over a second time. On the third page where it says the Zoom meeting reconvened at 7:25. Is that, I don't remember, and I didn't have a chance to look at other meeting minutes when we've gone in. Is that?
I've used it previously, yes.
Okay, so that's consistently what you used. Okay. I'm just gonna ask the attorney about that for future use, just
So might just want to be the meeting.
the public open meeting, or, I don't know if we're required, so I guess we'll leave it as is. for this month, and then I'll look into that, or unless you'd like to reach out.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone in favor, say aye. Anyone opposed? Okay. Okay. And executive session, we will be having that tonight. So may I get a motion to enter into executive session to discuss the purchase or lease of real property for use of public body, as provided by 5 ILCS 120/2 C5.
So moved.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Thurman,
Yes.
trustee McNutt,
Yes.
trustee Bradlow,
Yes.
trustee Ken,
Yes.
supervisor Huss,
Yes.
5 ayes and 0 nays. We are going into executive session. Pause.